Alright, it's October 1st, and yes, it's really October 1st. I've got about 90 minutes to revise. So, watching Halloween, but about to play Borderlands 2, I think, on Xbox 360. It's a moon out tonight, but it's gonna freeze or frost, maybe, so I covered all my plants in the dark and moved some to the garage. I ate bacon, egg, and cheese for brunch late at like 1 o'clock, so that's all I had, and then I just had a cucumber with salt on it and a peanut butter and jelly like the last 30 million nights because I'm addicted to it. Homemade jam is awesome. 2 months left of this year. Well, that's not true. October, November, and December. That's 3 months. So I'm gonna try and get back to lines because I'm sick of just longer videos. It takes so long to edit. I haven't even edited September yet, so I mean, I've got a month to do that. October 2nd, the wheels on the bus go up, down, around, left, right, and then they go flying off and hit this person in the face. And then that person calls their mama and has a rational conversation, as any person would, about picking cucumbers in the far east mountains of the Americas, such as the hills of Italy, where they grow great wine. You know, you can use it for things like Wingardium Leviosa, which is a spell from Harry Potter. And it's also good in risotto, which some people spell wrong all the time. But only a real professional would know it's spelled risotto! You don't have to spell it, you just say it. And another thing you don't have to spell, pizza. People don't even know how to spell that. Is it got one Z or two Z's? I don't know. But I know one thing. It's always got hair. Oh wait, we're not talking about that. We're talking about cheese. No, we're talking about pizza. That has to have cheese. And another thing. Let's stop talking about cheese. Because what's really important is sometimes you can do sauceless pizza, and other times it's windy outside. And other times you just want to yawn during a line, which I'm getting better at again. So make sure not to yawn when you're watching this, because yawning is very unhealthy. It causes so many diseases you don't even want to know. But besides that, it is a Wednesday, and you know, these days are easier to do in order for sentences, which is why I always start. Pickles are so much better when they're dill, because if Slenderman ever came back, had he existed, he would take all the water and he'd take that water and he'd flood out all the insects, so his forest was pure and clean. And then, but let's get back on track here. First things first, we gotta put the lime in the Coke and drink it both together, and then pour Mountain Dew out, because no one likes Mountain Dew. You gotta put it into the Pepsi, because that is where the magic happens, because that's the way I like it. And if you don't like it, then you can just read your book and sit in the center of the street and wait for a snowplow to go and wipe you off the map. But you could also just, you know, watch a movie, because movies are cool. And I think I should maybe go to the forest in a little bit and try to recapture the excitement of seeing a rare black squirrel. Because once upon a time, I saw one, then I saw two, and then I saw three. And then I saw none. But anyways, when you look into a mirror, and if you don't see yourself, because if you eat cookies too fast, then you get a brain freeze. Or maybe that's ice cream. Or maybe it's ice cream. Or maybe it's cake. You know, I don't really know. But what I do know is that you can't hit an iceberg twice if it's summertime. But that doesn't make any sense. But popcorn does. Popcorn and cookies. Well, only in October, I guess.